1 Reims vs Nantes prediction, team news, lineups preview. Aiming to make it 3 league wins on the bounce and climb into the top 5 of the Ligue 1 table, Reims will welcome Nantes to the Stade Auguste-Delaune II on Sunday. The hosts trail 5th-placed Lille by 2 points, while their visitors sit 13th on the back of 4 straight top-flight defeats. Match preview. Reims return to Ligue 1 action at the weekend, aiming to extend a positive run of form and build on an impressive first half to the campaign under the management of Will Still. Following an 11th-placed finish in the French top flight last time around, they currently sit 6th after 18 games with 29 points on the board, having managed 9 victories while suffering 7 defeats. 4 of those losses came in a 5-match span between mid-November and mid-December, seeing Les Rouges et Blancs fall away from the leading pack, but they have bounced back in impressive fashion since. Firstly returning to winning ways before Christmas with a 1-0 triumph over Le Havre thanks to Keito Nakamura's goal. Then following a 3-0 Coupe de France triumph over Dinan-Laon. They returned to Ligue 1 action in a tough trip to Monaco and took 3 more points from a 3-1 victory, as Teddy Touma and Rita Kadra scored either side of the interval before Azor Matusiwa put the game out of sight in injury time. Having again been in Coupe de France over the weekend, dropping out in disappointing fashion after a penalty shootout against third-tier Socox, Reims now have their full focus on Ligue 1 and will set out to move 5th on Sunday with a 3rd straight league win. Their visitors, meanwhile, make the trip aiming to arrest a slump in their form, having quickly dropped down the table into an unenviable position in recent weeks. After finishing a single point above the drop zone to avoid relegation last time around, Nantes again set out to maintain their top-flight status this term, and they were able to make a relatively pleasing start, putting 18 points on the board in their first 14 matches. Indeed, they moved on to that tally with a victory in their first league match under the management of Jocelyn Gourvenec in mid-November, taking up a secure mid-table position in the process. But they have since hit a concerning dip in form, falling to defeats in each of their last 4 attempts, firstly suffering losses at the hands of Paris Saint-Germain, Brest and Lyon to round off 2023. After seeing off Pau in the Coupe de France round of 64, Gourvenec's side returned to Ligue 1 action for the first time this year at home to Clermont in mid-January, but they again came away empty-handed. Despite the game being tied at a goal apiece heading into the dying embers thanks to Florent Mollet's leveler, as Shamar Nicholson went on to snatch all 3 points for their visitors with an 89th-minute winner. Now on the back of a disappointing Coupe de France defeat to second-tier Stade Laval to compound their woes, Nantes find themselves 13th and just 2 points above the bottom 4. And they will be desperate to arrest the slide and increase their cushion with a much-needed return to winning ways in a tough test on Sunday. Team news. Reims continue to deal with a long list of enforced absences on Sunday, with Ibrahim Diakite, Omer Diakite, Younes Abdelhamid and Amir Richardson away on international duty at the Africa Cup of Nations, while Junya Ito and Keito Nakamura are with Japan at the Asian Cup and Maxime Boussi remains sidelined by an injury. Will Still will likely field the same starting 11 from their impressive win away at Monaco last time out in Ligue 1, with Rita Kadra bound to again lead the line after scoring his first goal for the club last time out. While Mamadou Diakon and Mohamed Daremi will continue to join him up top in a 4-3-3 setup in Ito's absence. Azor Matusiwa and Teddy Touma will offer further attacking support from midfield. Having both got on the scoresheet against Monaco, while Joseph Okumu and Emmanuel Agbadou will continue their partnership at the heart of the back 4. Nantes are not short of selection concerns of their own, with key men Samuel Matusami, Moses Simon, Jean-Charles Castelletto and Mustafa Mohamed away at the Africa Cup of Nations, while Vernil Pierre-Gabriel, Ignatius Gonago and Bastien Mupiu remain confined to the treatment room. In the absence of Mohamed and Simon, and with new Sheffield United loanee Benai Traore serving a suspension for a red card shown in their defeat to Clermont, plenty of attacking responsibility will fall on Lyon loanee Tino Kadewere, who has notched up 2 goals in his first 3 appearances for the club, and Kader Bamba and Mathis Abeline may fight to join him up front. That allows Florent Mollet, who boasts 5 goals so far this term. To operate from the right-hand side of a midfield four, with Moussa Sissoko and Douglas Augusto likely partnering up in the center, while Uri Comert and veteran Nicolas Paulois should feature at the heart of the defense. Reims' possible starting lineup: Diouf, Fouquet, Okumu, Agbadou, Desmet, Idoa, Matusiwa, Tuma, Diakon, Kadra, Daremi. Nantes' possible starting lineup: Lafont, Coco, Comert, Paulois, Merlin, Mollet, Sissoko, Augusto, Chirivella, Kadewere, Bamba. We say, Reims 2-0 Nantes. Even with several key men away on international duty, Reims certainly have the quality in their side to get over the line on home turf on Sunday and should outclass their struggling visitors with confidence growing in the camp under Still. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.